Kia ora. Good evening and welcome to Triangle Television News for Wednesday, February 21st. Households in Auckland face higher power bills from April 1st. The increase comes after the Commerce Commission found that some Vector customers were being undercharged at the expense of Wellington customers in August last year. Although charges differ according to individual pricing plans, the bill for an average residential customer on the Auckland and Northern networks will increase by $5 to $6 per month. Some commercial customers in the Auckland network will also have price rises. A novelty item that burst caused more than a little stink on Auckland's North Shore. The item forced the evacuation of a New Zealand Post mail center and a big turnout by emergency services. A fire service officer, Douglas Lyle, says a center was cleared at about 8 a.m. Wednesday after a strong smell of sulfur was noticed. Mr. Lyle says the firefighters and a hazardous substance unit were called and eventually traced the odor to a novelty item attached to a magazine as a giveaway, which had burst. Auckland City Council parking officers were on hand yesterday afternoon to thank parents for parking safely outside Epsom Normal School. The school is part of the Council's Chaos at the School Gate program, designed to improve safety outside schools. This term, parking officers will be at 15 schools across the city, carrying out enforcement at the end of the school day. A further 28 schools are participating in the Fax Back scheme, where school staff members fax through details of illegally parked vehicles, and the parking services team send out a warning letter to the vehicle owner. The High Court at Auckland today continued hearing District Health Board's response to complaints of a conflict of interest in relation to a $560 million laboratory contract. The court is hearing a challenge by Diagnostic MedLab Limited against a decision by 3 Auckland boards to give the community lab testing contract to a new operator, Lab Tests Auckland. The Auckland City Council has nominated Mangawhau, also known as Mount Eden, and other volcanic cones in the city for World Heritage status. Environment Committee Chairwoman Christine Coe said it would give them greater protection. Greg Smith from the Auckland Volcanic Cones Society backs the move. He says World Heritage status would stress the cone's significance and acknowledge their unique Maori history. Waitakere City Council today began deliberations on its draft annual plan or budget for 2007 and 8. Annual Plan Special Committee Chairman Janet Clues says that during the next week, councillors will be examining the first cut of recommended work plans and budgets, and the outcomes will form the draft annual plan and budget that is offered for public submissions. People's Choice has selected Dick Quacks as its candidate for the Manukau City Mayor in this year's local body elections. The former Olympic athlete and current second-term Manukau City Councillor was selected unopposed at the People's Choice AGM held at the Botany Library on Tuesday night. Dick Quacks was the People's Choice candidate in the 2004 election, finishing only 3% behind the incumbent Sir Barry Curtis. And now to the weather. Mostly clear and bright again tomorrow with some high cloud. There's a chance of an afternoon shower, but I doubt it'll be enough for the garden. Overnight, a low of 14 and a high tomorrow of 24 degrees. Thanks for watching Triangle Television News. I'm Mike Binis. Join me again tomorrow evening at 6:55.
This program was made with funding from New Zealand On Air.